Seeing movies in downtown Springfield at the Moxie Cinema theaters is an ideal way to experience the latest in film. And with me now is Mike Stevens. Always good to see you. How are you?
I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. Okay, so first things first, the Oscars were last night, and we're going to get more into it on the show later, but what were your just initial thoughts?
As we were just discussing, I love that Emma Stone won. Lily Gladstone was amazing in her role, but Emma Stone, what she did on screen was singular. Like, I've never seen anybody do that.
Yeah, a very dynamic performance.
Yeah, very nice way to put it.
Yes, well, congrats to all those winners. And like I said, we'll get more into that later. So you've got 3 films you want to talk about. The first one is called One Life. Tell me about this.
Yeah, this is based on a true story, and it's kind of mind-blowing. It is a young British man, a broker, who goes to Prague and basically rescues almost 700 kids, 699 kids before the borders closed and the rise of Nazi Germany that would invade the city and make it impossible for them to flee. And this follows, tells that story, and then shoots forward 5 decades, and Anthony Hopkins is in the title role of this this person, and he goes on to a game show. It's called That's Life. It's a BBC show, and he is surrounded by the people that he saved, as now old people.
Yeah.
And you know, he'd been suffering a lot of grief about the people he couldn't save, the kids he couldn't save. And yet, there's all these lives that he impacted.
Yeah.
It's just one of those sweeping emotional stories, and the fact that it's true just makes it more heartrending.
Right. Well, and as someone who follows pop culture so closely, it's safe to say anything Anthony Hopkins in is going to be pretty good quality, don't you think?
Yeah, no, he has great taste, and he's obviously a fantastic actor. And seems to be hitting a great stride as he's gotten further in his career with The Father and now this. So I'm excited to play it.
Yeah. Anything that specifically stands out to you about this film?
I think that it's, you know, there's a viral clip from that resurfaced a couple of years ago, and so it's going to be fun to see how it's dramatized, that moment that I've seen, you know, via subreddits or whatever it is.
Right.
And so that's the thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Okay, lots of good takes. They're excited to see this one. Now, secondly, we have Problemista. So tell me about this one.
Yeah, this one's been delayed for some reason or another. Excited to play it. A24 is the distributor, and they always do interesting films.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a guy named Julio Torres is the writer and the director, former SNL writer, and he was in a series called Los Spookies on HBO. And this is his baby. He portrays a immigrant from El Salvador who's a toy designer here on a work visa in New York City. His visa is about to expire, and he ends up befriending this art world outcast in Tilda Swinton. And it's really kind of a surreal and absurd look at the immigration process, as well as kind of an inverted look at the American dream and how it's playing out in modern times. Think like when I say surreal comedy, it's less Wes Anderson and more Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like really kind of gonzo, interesting, fantastical.
Yeah, okay. So why do you think this film is important then? Because I like how you touch on the American dream theme of it all.
Yeah, I think because, I mean, we talk about the immigrant experience or immigration in politics, but this is just a singular look at this person. I mean, you don't often think of toy designers. You think of like farm workers or something. Right. This is kind of this intellectual who's in New York, and he's having to figure out how to navigate a very Byzantine process and kind of commenting on the same time. So I'm excited to see what he does.
Yeah, looking at it from a different angle,
yeah,
which is
for
kind of
sure.
neat. Yeah. So last up, we've got They Shot the Piano Player.
Yeah, this is by a pair of Spanish directors, I believe, and the animated film, and it's a documentary about a real-life jazz piano player from the late 50s, Tania Jr., and a New York-based music journalist looked into his disappearance. He had this mysterious disappearance. He was kind of part of this great samba revolution that happened that influenced all of jazz in the late 50s and 60s, and he just disappeared. And so he goes to Brazil and explores it. Vibrant, beautiful images, colorful, but also a really searing look at the politics in Brazil and state-sponsored violence. So a weird combination of glorious music, you know, from all the greats, as well as some, you know, obscure Brazilian players, as well as kind of a real hard look at, you know, politics and political oppression. Yeah,
3 really great films today. People need to come check it out, and you got to see it at the Moxie Cinema. If people want more information, how do they get that?
Always check out moxiecinema.com.
Moxie Cinema. Mike, thank you for being here. We always appreciate it. And for all of our viewers, you have to go check out a film you would not normally see at the Moxie Cinema.